Hey, it's Jim Parr here, and I want to talk to you today about Facebook ads and what to look for, how to get some ideas, how to kind of look into and spy into other ads to see what's converting. I recommend, I save a lot of Facebook ads, so I'll look at different things that come through my timeline and I'll copy them and look at what's doing well, what's converting well. And of course, we've got an ad up here, a Facebook ad that is from Mike Dillard. And when he was doing a lot of stuff, you can see there's 278 likes on here. But we can look at the headline and see what's really going on with this ad. And so I have a folder that I keep with all kinds of different ads in it. And then I refer to them and see what's working well, whether it's Frank Kern, whether it's Neil Patel, Ty Lopez, whatever it is, I look at what they're doing. And when you look at an ad like this, you see his name, and then you see some copy here, and then you see continued reading, and then here's the headline, here's the image, here's the URL. And this is 39 shares, which isn't bad. But the thing about it is, look at the headline, look at the image. Image is everything in a Facebook ad. And now even more, it's a video. So videos really are the ticket to Facebook ads when you're marketing a product yourself or service. And so there's a lot of ways to look at different copy, and I'm just going to bring one over here and kind of show you because the relevancy, I know this could be hard to see, but I'm just going to blow it up here. And the relevancy of this ad is in the copy, in the content, in the body, because Google or Facebook picks up on this just like Google does. And so when you have a lot of content in here and links in here, you get a higher relevance score because it looks like you're providing information, which really you are. I mean, we do provide content in here. We provide different things about the video before they click on it. And it's so important to have good content. So when you click that find more, read more, basically, that's what it is. It's just a additional ad copy there. I'm just going to pull up some different ads here, and we're going to look at some different ones. And so Neil Patel obviously is really relevant, and so he's going to use an image of himself. But if you're going to use a still image, use something that looks or converts high. So like he says, and that's the other thing, you want to touch on a problem or a solution, have a problem that you're trying to solve in the content, because then your person will connect with you. And have a headline like this one is how I built a $4 million company with free traffic. So people are like, wow, free traffic, I built a $4 million company. So people are going to really look at that and connect to that. And then from there, you want to make sure that this is going to a conversion page, whether it's ClickFunnels, Instapage, whatever you're using, make sure that that is converting to something that is relevant to what you're talking about here, and that they're going to get into a video sales page or something like that. Because if you don't convert those, it's not going to do anything for you. Let's just pull up. I've got some different ads that I can pull up. So here's another one that's just a very generic image. And this one is for a coaching program. And so it just says positive attitude, which it's very bold. It's out there. It's got learn more. And obviously in this one, there was a lot of content before that. And you can see that this is a conversion page. So if you clicked on learn more, it's going to take you right to that conversion page. And that's where you get a lot of good conversions. I'm going to pull up some other ones here. And some of these are older ads, but it's important to look at the copy of these. So if we pull up the famous Ty Lopez here, again, we can see that he has a nice headline. He has learn more, and this is obviously connected to a funnel here, be your own boss. And one thing to do is to go through these, get into this email list, go through, I call it funnel hacking, because I start with the Facebook ad, and then I click into, say, tylopez.com, be your own boss. Let's just try that and see where that actually takes us, because it's important to go in and see how people are structuring their funnels, because if you do that, you're going to understand what they're doing. So here's that page. We're just going to open this up. And so what I ask you to do is go through this, look at this, screenshot it, get some ideas. I know in Ty Lopez's, he has kind of a more or less a website type of layout in a way, where he's got some of his other products at the bottom. And then once you say, yes, reserve my seat, then you can get there. But if you think about it, look at the copy that was on the other page, was right here for entrepreneurs, how to get small businesses to pay you $1,000 to $10,000 a month. And then if you go here, the headline is almost the same headline. It's very similar, but a little bit different wording. So you know that you're in the same page, or the proper page that this connected to, because that's what he was talking to about before. So this is what they call auto webinar. So it starts in 6 minutes. I could go 6 minutes and 36 seconds. So it's on the top of the hour, probably plays every 15 minutes. But I would recommend that you actually click on this, put your information in there, or put an email in there, whatever you do, just put something in there and get into his email list, and then store those emails into folders in your email, separated folders, so that you can see what they're doing. So it doesn't matter if somebody's in coaching, in product development, in a service, whatever it is, see what they're doing and try to mimic what they're doing. I can tell you this, people don't get rich they do get rich by creating something unique, but people get rich faster by creating and recreating something. Pepsi was created from Coke, so, and they're both multi-billion-dollar companies. So it's not that you have to do something unique. Do something that other people are doing, that they're having success with, and just recreate it. So get into these funnels, get into them, and find out what's really going on in these funnels. Like, go through the steps and literally put yourself in the experience of what's going on here, so that you can really see how he's doing things. Like 67 steps has been great for Ty Lopez. So
all right, I'm going to give you.
He's got a video sales letter in here. So this is probably built with ClickFunnels, because he's a big proponent of ClickFunnels. So he has a nice call to action here, and then this is kind of the members that he's got into this. He's got some positioning, which is good, because in your in your sales pitch, you want to have positioning. where you were seen, what kind of stuff you've done. And so he's positioning himself with all his followers, his TED Talk that had got 8 million views, and some other stuff. So, but you can see that a lot of the relevant stuff is below and further down. He gives a money back guarantee. Look at those money back guarantees. There's 30, there's 60. You can do them basically on anything. And he's got his disclaimer in here if he runs ads on Facebook, which he does. So those are the ways. Let's just look at one more of these ads. Let's see what we've got here. So here's one from an actual friend of mine, Marquel, and that's not a paid ad. Let's pull up a paid ad. So we've got one right here from Josh Harris. And if you look at this, again, he's got a good picture that's going to grab people. This is an awesome image. Frank Kern's using images with his kids. He's got some great content in here. He's got a link that you can actually see, so people are going to click on. Plus, this is clickable right here. And then he's really pulling people in. And so go into these pages, look at them in depth, and really find out what's going on, how they're doing it, and look at the successful marketers, Frank Kern, Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, just those different things. And follow people in the niche that you're trying to go into, and then mimic what they're doing and follow their techniques. And when you do that and spend an hour a day, you're going to be very successful very quick. And I always say is if you were to spend 6 hours a day and you make $50 an hour, that's $100,000 per year, or over 20 years, that's $4 million. So what are you doing with your 6 hours during the day? Are you making $50 an hour? Because if you're not, you need to be, because it's not that hard to make $50 an hour. Answer anything about Facebook ads. We do a ton of them.